Ironically, Candace Parker is in a little bit of a hot seat right now.
Yeah, she probably shouldn't go to
thoughts.
Chicago.
I just think that when you bring opinions to the table, you got to have something to back it up. So you can't just say stuff.
Sadly, Candace, you're finding out the hard way.
The WNBA is at the center of a heated public debate after ESPN's Stephen A. Smith made a series of pointed comments about attendance, television ratings, and player recognition in the league. His remarks have reignited discussions around fairness, media coverage, and the impact of rising star Caitlin Clark. Clark, the Indiana Fever's standout rookie, has drawn national attention since entering the league, with her games boosting attendance figures and driving up television ratings on ABC and ESPN.
They asked me to rank the tier right now, and I sit in a studio at Turner with Shaq and Chuck, and some of which I think at times they do individually and personally attack people's character. And I think I pride myself on trying to be an analyst that does not do that. I do not attack character. I literally am just, from my point of view, from my opinion, this was the ranking. And so I ask again, are you taking Angel above Paige? Are you taking Angel above Arike? Are you taking Angel above Sabrina or Kelsey or Caitlin or Asia or Nafisa or Brianna? No, that does not make her a bad player. That does not make me a hater. Do I think she could be up there? Yes.
While many celebrate her impact, others in the league feel frustrated, arguing that their own accomplishments were overlooked before her arrival. Stephen A. acknowledged that resentment among some players is understandable but stressed that it's not necessarily about Clark as a person. This is about what she represents, he said, pointing out that her presence has coincided with benefits for all players, including charter flights for teams. However, the discussion took another turn when Smith referenced what he described as a pattern of inconsistent treatment of players by the league.
I know she had that 10 turnover game.
Yeah.
but that's something.
That's like a learning. I think all of us
Exactly.
young turn the ball over,
She'll get better.
and especially when you're the focal point of the entire defense. You know, you're going to have more turnovers. You're going to have more live ball situations, and the competitive element of you do tend to take chances early on, and you learn that sometimes it might be a highlight, but 7 out of 10 times it's probably going to be a turnover. And I had to learn that because I was, some of the biggest things with Pat was like offensive rebounding and me turning the ball over. So those are the two things. I get it.
He suggested that incidents involving other high-profile players, including Brittany Griner, were handled differently compared to situations involving Clark. Smith stopped short of making specific accusations but hinted that certain issues had been downplayed or ignored to protect the league's image. These comments have stirred speculation online, with some fans questioning the WNBA's internal decision-making and its approach to public relations.
And then do that in the All-Star game. Like, I just think that it would have really maximized the moment of wearing the shirt along with giving the product. Because I tried to watch the All-Star game, I'll be honest. But after one slow Euro step and people pulling up for them, I was like, I can't, I'm a fan of the WNBA and I can't watch this. So I just think that, no, you all didn't have to, but I think it was an opportunity that you could have built on, like, more momentum, if that makes sense.
Supporters of the league argue that it has worked hard to grow its audience and maintain positive representation for all athletes, while critics believe that transparency and consistency should be prioritized. The conversation has now expanded beyond basketball, touching on how sports organizations balance protecting their brand with addressing controversies openly. Whether this will lead to changes in league policy or simply fade as another round of sports media discourse remains to be seen. What's clear is that the WNBA finds itself in the spotlight, both for the unprecedented attention it's receiving and for the questions that come with it.